Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with NCAA 14, and we've got Rascot Recreation's Road to Glory right here. It is week number 5 in the high school regular season. The way things have been going for us, there's no chance whatsoever that we're going to make it into the high school playoffs. So I really got to make sure I stay focused on everything that is going on here and just make sure every single play, I play the best that I can on it, because there's not going to be too many chances for me to boost up my experience, my overall rating, and to get more schools interested in picking me up. So, I don't know, just gotta, like I said, gotta play smart here, and I think I've been doing a lot better with it. There's a few frustrations I still have, stuff that I'm working on, but I think I'll be able to go ahead and get that figured out down the road. So, 2nd and 11 here. Been doing a pretty good job, it seems like, on drive number 1, but here's the first tackle of the game for Rascot. Pickup of 9 yards through the air, but luckily I don't allow him to be able to get too much after he makes the catch. So these type of plays I'm doing pretty good. The ones that I struggle with the most is like some running plays here, or like play action. Because with the TV that I have, I mean, you guys probably remember the 5 million video here where I show you guys my setup and everything on how this is done. But, ooh, I stopped him. He did not get across that first down. Sweet. But anyway, yeah, so like with the video that I did, you guys saw I have like a 32-inch TV. No big deal. My big one's upstairs now. But, you know, it's really tough because, like, if there's a play action, I can't see if the quarterback has given it to the halfback or if he still has possession of it. And a lot of times I'm just making the wrong choice, and I don't know if I had made the right choice. Opposing team would have lost some yards, but that's okay. That stuff is going to happen. I totally understand. But with the struggles that we've been having as a team, I really want to say it's the offense, but it hasn't been the offense entirely. I mean, we're looking at a lot of problems on defense, too. The completion percentage here for any opposing quarterback, doesn't matter how good the team is. I mean, the quarterback's just getting a ton of passes off and completing them, too. So my secondary just hasn't been playing too hot. And I think when I go ahead and decide what school that I'm going to be playing for at the college level, it's going to be all about the defense that I'm going to be playing with. Just so I know I've got a lot of people working with me here who are going to be good and, you know, going to make it easier for stuff to kind of go my way. Because if I have, like, really good, quarterbacks on each side, then the computer's more likely to throw up the middle. Makes me look better here because I'll get more tackles and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm not doing too bad here, given this being my first time as a middle linebacker and just kind of not knowing what to expect. This is a total learning experience for me, and I'm liking it. I really am. It's kind of making me think here that, for NCAA next year, I'll kind of do the same thing. I'll do somebody on, or I'll do a Road to Glory on offense, and I'll do a Road to Glory on defense too, and just kind of, alternate between it here. First touchdown of the game here goes to Livingston. It's going to be 7-0 here, so we're just right back at it. So far, the offense for me here, I don't know, I think it's like a whole bunch of 3-and-outs and stuff like that, because they're really taking almost no time in between drives. So I'm in here for a lot more, and as a somebody on defense, that's never a good thing, because it's very easy to wear down a defense. And when a defense gets worn down, then they're going to make mistakes, they're going to move slower, and that really just helps out an offense. So I'm not getting any help whatsoever. Thanks for that push, by the way, dude. That push was allowed me to go ahead and tackle Young right here. I mean, you'll get a chance to be able to see it. I think I would have tackled him anyway, but just kind of helped out and make sure that happened. But, no, I mean, I'm not liking it when my offense really fails me, and it's happened on a lot of games, just quick 3-and-outs, and I'm right back in because, one, the videos are longer, I have to do more editing and stuff, but it really limits me on what I can do because I'm always worried about my stamina. I mean, I want to make sure I stay in the game for as long as possible, and if I've got an offense who is running the clock down and is doing exactly what they're supposed to do, that helps me out because I'm like, well, I can focus on making some big plays. I can charge at people and do some big hits, but I haven't been able to really do it too much here in this game or in any games previous to this. So, sad day. But that is going to be another touchdown here for Livingston, 14-0. 4 minutes in. 54 seconds, and then we go 4-13. That's exactly what I'm talking about. About 40 seconds here wasted on the drive. Now, it looks like that there was a turnover. That's the only way I could explain Livingston having this great a field position with that short amount of time. But I've seen some, drives that have been going about 40 seconds here in some of these other games. And I can't really modify anything on offense, so I'm not going to, worry about doing anything. Just kind of I've got to go with the flow. Loss of 6 yards right here. That's going to put them at 4th and 8. Probably going to go for a field goal. Or no, they're going to be going for it here. It's a gutsy move. But it works out for them here. They get the first down. So this is what I've been talking about here with those completed passes. They're just happening at the most opportune times for the computer. It's the worst time for me. But that's all right. I'm still in, though. I can keep getting tackles, even if it's like an assist or something. Every little bit helps out Rascot Recreation to look better. So there are some schools that are very interested in him right now. And like I said, this is only week 5, so we've still got a long ways to go. I can't remember exactly how many games are in the college, or sorry, I know how many are in college, but are in the high school season. I think it might be 12 still, but I don't know why 9's popping into my head. I'm probably way off, but it's been a while since I played at the high school level here and actually completed it. It would have been with Teddy Crocker's Road to Glory last year, which I never finished that. I feel so bad. I've learned a lot actually from, the Teddy Crocker time last year, because that's kind of what started me doing way too many series. Way too many. But I've smartened up. I'm going to go get through the Road to Glories here with the pace that I'm going with things. I think I'm only going to do, just 5-0 pin and then Rascot Recreation. Then when I'm done with those, I think I'm going to be done with Road to Glory here for this year until, I was going to say NCAA 15, but we know NCAA 15 is not going to happen unless the NCAA has a total change of heart here with their policy towards the game. But, man, that was a sweet block that got me out of the way. They're just running all over us here today. There's really not too much I can do. So with the middle linebacker position, another thing that's a little bit of a challenge for me here too is I don't know necessarily how I want to go ahead and build up Rascot Recreation. So, like, with a quarterback, I know, speed, arm power, accuracy, stuff like that is going to be a major focus of mine because I want Fievel to be a dual-threat quarterback. But with Rascot, I don't necessarily know what type of stuff I should focus on here. I'm going to go, of course, try and go for speed. I'm always a guy who relies on speed in the games that I play, so I think that's going to be great as a defender, having a lot of speed, just being able to chase people down, get more tackles, and thus more points. But I also want to make sure I get, like, the big hit part down. You know what I mean? Like, just make sure that I get these huge hits that force some fumbles. It'll create some great highlights, but it'll also be really effective. So I think I'm going to be, like, a hard hitter. Because as far as coverage goes, that's not my strong point. I never have really done coverage that much at all. I mean, even when I play, a full game here and I'm on defense, I'm always on the defensive line. I mean, I'm not really going back and, guarding somebody here or just sitting in the zone waiting for something to happen. So I don't know. I might as well focus on what I'm good at here. Maybe get some more sacks. I've only had a handful too. That's been kind of disappointing here about the Rascot Recreation series is not too many sacks, but there's a catch. I don't know what happened right there. Oh, it was a fumble. Okay, so 3rd and inches. I didn't force that one. That'd be nice. I've only forced one fumble. I think that was week 2 or 3. But I was able to go ahead and do that, and I'm hoping to see a lot more. But we got to get that experience point, system up here, and I still have to earn a starting spot. That's just something I realized. I wonder what that's going to be like. Just having like a position battle and stuff like that. All depends, of course, what school that I go to. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere where I'm like a 3rd or 4th string middle linebacker or anything, but I know I'm going to have to work my way up just a little bit at a time. So 3rd and 13 now, still 21-0. So our defense has been doing, all right. We've actually gotten a lot of tackles and sacks. Tackles behind the line of scrimmage, that is. But if you saw that stat, still 21-25 throwing. That's what's killing us. It's all the secondary. I wish I could do more here. And I think I'll learn more to kind of cover in the future. But you can't attribute that type of completion to just one particular person, especially your middle linebacker, somebody who's focusing on trying to stop the run. But anyway, another one where the push actually kind of helped me out right there. So we're looking at 3rd and 2 here with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in quarter number 3. Looks like I got to sit back, just wait for stuff to develop, but man, I just got pushed back right there. Another touchdown. It's going to make it 31 points here for Livingston. Nothing yet from my offense at all. I've kind of thought about going ahead and just showing you everything that happens in between the drives on defense. Now, that's going to stretch out the length of the video, so I'm probably not going to do that, but it's crazy how little that my offense has picked up this game and in all the ones previous. Like, I'm to the point where I just hate my offense, and that's a terrible thing for me to say, because I want to be a team player and just be like, well, I know it's kind of tough here. They'll do better and things like that. I mean, that's just what I want to say here, but I really can't. I can't stand my offense. That is it. You know, Rascot sure will make a few mistakes here now and then, but it's not going to be like a game-changing one. But, all right, prevent the touchdown right here. Tackle him from behind. I kind of pushed him forward a little bit, but honestly, if I wouldn't have been able to make that tackle, yeah. Another touchdown right here. It's so crazy to think how big Rascot Recreation is compared to everybody. When I made this guy, I'm like, he is going to be huge. And like, when he goes up against some other players, I'm like, I didn't think he was going to be that big, but there we go. Lose a yard on that one. There was just a giant opening that Rascot was able to go ahead and just plow through, make the tackle before the line of scrimmage. That's the stuff that would hurt. See what I mean? There's just like a huge height and size difference between him and the halfback. That would just hurt so bad if you got tackled by somebody that big. All right, less than a minute now. Just got to make sure nothing happens here over on the left side. Yes! I think I influenced that sack. You know, just kind of staying in between those two receivers. Quarterback knew if he went through my way, I'd make the smart decision, go after it here, maybe intercept it, but quite a bit of time. Defense fails me again, 38-0, but at least we're in quarter 4 now. It's about time that we get this over with. This has just been a terrible game for Rascot and his entire team. But with the amount of time that we spent on the field, we've been worn down. That's just what it comes to. You know, offense, they can kind of hang back a little bit here. I mean, don't get me wrong, they still work, and they work really, really hard, but defense, you know, sometimes it's a lot more active playing defense than it is offense. So, anyway, that took a few minutes off of the clock, but we're still looking at 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. You can tell Livingston is going to be going with the running game right now, just forcing the clock to kind of wind down, and I actually support this right now because there's no way that we're going to go ahead and come back. I mean, 38-0, no way. 3 minutes left, it's impossible. 115 total yards for my offense. Yeah, it's official. I can't stand those guys. Oh, man, that's just terrible. 115 total yards all game, the high school level. Maybe Five-O Pin's going to have to transfer, come over to this team and change things around. But a first down right here. Might have to figure out how to shed blocks a little bit easier here, too. Because I've just been destroyed, or I've been getting destroyed here, you know, when I try and go after the runner, but really haven't been too many runs up the middle as well, usually to the outside, so I'm kind of thinking about, you know, setting myself a little bit more towards the outside, but then that's probably when the computer's going to go ahead and realize what I'm doing, make the change, and then just run right up the middle. But all right, 35 seconds left. We've only got a couple plays left to go. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. It's really tough for me to be able to see who had the ball. Now, if I would have known the quarterback had the ball and that was a fake, I would probably be looking at something a little bit different here. But this will be the last play of the game for this one. And at least I get the tackle right here after a 4-yard pickup. All right, so that'll help me out here a little bit, make me more marketable, more desirable for some schools. Every tackle counts, so glad I got that one here. Wish I would have gotten that first one. That would have been a tackle for a loss here right before that, but that's okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Even though we got destroyed in this one, it was fun to play. So you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thanks again for watching, you guys. As I mentioned, more Rascot Recreation to come. You guys better make sure you have a good one.